This video is sponsored by Osbot. What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different. I think for just about all of us, webcams have become a very important and necessary part of life. And today we're gonna be checking out something that ups the ante quite a bit. This right here is the Osbot Tiny. And I don't know if you guys notice, but it's using AI to track your boy. But before we take a look at everything this guy can do, let's talk about what you get inside the box when you pick one up. So what we've got right here is a very simple box, and when you cut it open, you are immediately greeted with the Osbot Tiny. Now, taking out the box, you'd be surprised at how lightweight this thing is, but considering the fact that it's a webcam, kind of has to be. But some of the other things that you get inside of the box are, of course, a USB-C cable. So this is a power and data cable. And this is what you're gonna be connecting the Osbot Tiny to your computer with. And thankfully, this is a long cable, so you'll be able to position the camera pretty much wherever you want. Also included is this magnetic stand, and it's very adjustable. So depending on the screen that you want to put this on top of, you'll be able to do that pretty easily. And you also get a quick start guide and some extra paperwork. And I actually would take a peek at the quick start guide because there are some features in here that you're not gonna know to use right off the bat, like some hand gestures that kind of control what you're able to do with the camera. And that's pretty much all you get inside of the box. So let's take a look at the camera itself. And guys, when I say that this thing is cool, it's seriously cool. Now, you might notice it is tracking me, and we actually don't have any software open for it right now. It is just automatically doing that. Need no special application. You kind of just plug this thing in and it's ready to go. That's probably one of the coolest things about this. There's no special setup process. So right now it's in tracking mode. Let's actually open up an application so that you guys can see what it's doing. Let's start a fake meeting. Bam. And check this out, you guys. You can see it for yourself. This thing is tracking really quickly, super responsive. Even if I try to hide behind Jay, it's still got your boy. And what's nice is that because it has such a wide range of motion, I can pretty much just be anywhere in this room unless I go try to go into the wall or something, and it's gonna be able to keep up with me. There's no escaping it. Now, I can see something like this being extremely useful for presenters, teachers, maybe doing Zoom calls. If you have like a fitness class or something, this could be awesome because you get to be able to move around and not be, stuck in front of your computer or relying on like some really wide angle camera. You're pretty much able to do whatever you need to. So if I was a presenter, I can show what's going on over here, and then I can walk to this side, show what's going on over there. This thing's gonna be awesome for people who really need to move around to get their point across over video. I think they even talk about being able to stream with this. If you're a streamer who, is active, you move around a lot, this could be really cool. Now, what's really impressive about this is the fact that it's doing all this automatically. We've got no software open right now. It's just, you just plug it in and it's ready to go. So that's one awesome thing about it. But if you do download the software, you do get a few controls. So we've got the software open right here. Obviously it's tracking me right now, but if I wanted to stop that, you just tap unlock. And then as you can see, I'll be able to move around and it stays in place. It's no longer tracking. What's nice though, is that it also has, gesture controls. If you wanted to track you again, you kind of just stand in front of it, put your hand up like, excuse me, yeah, me? Yeah, I'll take that tracking, please. Now you can also do other cool things like, I think zoom in like this. So if I'm just like, guys, I got this amazing Gundam over here, please pay attention to it. Kind of show it off right there. And with the software, you can customize it a good bit. Right now we're in headroom mode. So right now it's giving me enough space at the top of my head so that I'm not cut off at any point. So with the standard mode, you should get a little bit less headroom. And then there's also a motion mode. And in motion mode, if you're moving around, it should be able to track it quite a bit more. Now, if Jay wanted to come over and steal the spotlight, AKA control the camera himself and have it track him, he could actually jump on in here and use the gesture controls. And there you go, Jay stole the spotlight. So now it'll follow Jay. Now, will it follow you if you got the camera in your face? Yeah, no, it's like, all right.
My cameraman.
Yeah, cameraman has a cameraman. But let's say you want someone else to control what the camera is seeing at the moment. There's actually a manual control right here on the software where you can tell the camera where to look. So if I wanted to look at Carl, oh yeah, look, it's focusing on Carl now. It knows, hey, look over here, Carl's in the center. Let's pass it on to Jay real quick. Now Jay's got it. And right on back to Judd. And then you can see where it kind of locks in on the person in the center. This is kind of cool if you want to just, you know, have someone else do some controlling of the camera. Gives you a bit more flexibility if maybe you're on a set with some extra help. It's nice to just have someone else be able to control it besides you moving around. Now, if privacy is ever a concern, you can easily take the camera, point it straight down, locks in place, and it turns off. It goes into sleep mode. That way you don't have to worry about any weird hackers potentially locking in, following you, and you know, weird stuff. But something also that's important is, you know, just being able to position this thing anywhere. So we did have it on top of the monitor, of course, but if you don't want it to sit there, you can kind of just leave it on the side of your computer as well. This is a bit of a weird angle, being so low, kind of looking up your nostrils. But you do have the flexibility. If I wanted to maybe put it over here next to my Gundam, you know what? Let's not do that. It also has a 1/4 inch thread so that you can put it on a tripod or something. So if you don't even want it on your desk, you maybe want it off to the side, maybe you're doing something a little bit more mobile, you can go ahead and put it on a tripod and use it in that way. And I told you guys that this thing is pretty lightweight. So if you wanted to go ahead and mount it to like a laptop, if your laptop does have a decent hinge, you can kind of throw it on here as well. And let's see, we don't have the software on this at all. Let's see, so right now it's not tracking. Boom, there we go. And there we have it. Tell me that's not cool. Now, the AI doesn't only come in for the motion tracking, but also for the overall performance of the camera itself, the image. So for that white balance and brightness control, it's going to use AI to determine, you know, what it thinks is the best. Hey Carl, can you actually kill that light really quickly? We can kind of see how it performs in a more normal setting. But me personally, if I'm using this as a webcam, I'm not complaining on the quality side of things. Although I do wish that the software allowed you to control and tweak a few settings for, you know, us pro users who want to just, you know, go in and tinker with the image quality. But as of right now, right out the box, this thing's gonna do its job. And this is a webcam, so it does have microphones built into it. I believe it has dual omnidirectional mics. I think it can pick up audio from about 3 meters away. Now, you guys, how much do you think it costs?
350.
It's actually 200 bucks. So even though it's got like the motors, which are actually silent, you don't hear any of that movement or anything at all, it's only $200. And I believe that you can get like multiples for less than the $200 if you're buying like a 2-pack or a 5-pack. I'll have them, of course, linked down below in the description. I don't think there are many web cameras available right now that will give you features this sophisticated in terms of like tracking and being able to move around while you're capturing content or just broadcasting. So very solid stuff. I'll of course have links down below in the description, like I said. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on the Osbot Tiny. Is this something that you would pick up? This was definitely pretty surprising to us to see how well it moved, but I want to know your thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, you guys. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. Yeah. Pretty good.